So here we have one of the new AMD RX 6700 XT card. In this video here we will be taking a look at the XFX MERC 3119, and as you can see on the packaging here, it's optimized for 1440p gaming with 12 gigabytes of video memory and PCI Express 4 support. Opening up the box, we have this paper box here, folds up, foam, and the graphics card. Is there anything more? It looks like my 6800 card, but it seems to be a little bit shorter. But it seems like they maybe use the same back plate, since it's like overlapping this blow-through thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, the build quality seems to be good, and the overall design, I have to say, is okay, and the size is fairly big, so you have to look into if this actually will fit your case. I was going to test it in NCXT H210 case, I believe it's called, but I had the 3070 in that now, but this was too large to get in there. Even if I removed the AO cooler, I still think it was too long. As we can see, I think this is a 100mm fan, and these are 80, probably 80, maybe 90mm. So here we have the card mounted into my PC. It's longer than a 3080 TUF from Asus, but it's slightly shorter than 6800 or 6800 XT. I had the same in X6800, and that was basically hitting these fans here. So it is smaller than the 6800, but it's still a very big card, and it got some GPU sag. I haven't fitted both screws yet, but still sags a little bit. We see the LED here lighting up the XFX logo, and it's also RX 6000 XT, but the wires are coming down here, so yeah, it gets obstructed. Not sure how you would mount it otherwise, but the card looks fairly good, I have to say. But it's still a big boy. So my screen is currently turned off because it performs better when it's not turned on when it comes to mining. We will see the hash rate of this 6700 XT, and we can see that when just overclocking the VRAM in the Radeon software, we can see that we get around 46 millihashes, and that is just basically clicking overclock VRAM. So it's not great, but it's not too bad either, in my opinion. And when it comes to temperatures, it seems to be running stably at current temperature, which says here 75 degrees, and the junction temperature at 85 degrees Celsius, and my room temperature is 27 degrees, so that should be more than good enough. And we see that we have a fairly low fan speed as well. And I also have to say, it's a really quiet card, so it's not loud at all. So if you would have this piece running in your room mining, I wouldn't really care that much. Yeah, you hear it, but it's nothing compared to my 3080 card that is really loud compared to this. So that is maybe a good thing with that big cooler and those fairly big fans as well, that we can have controlled temperatures with fairly low fan speed. So before starting the FPS counters in Microsoft Flight Simulator and Call of Duty, in multiplayer we could see a clear difference in FPS when it comes to resolution, but moving into Warzone, for some reason the FPS was very stable. I'm not sure why, but yeah, even on the high setting it was fairly playable, I would have to say. And also, since it's FreeSync, you can probably have fairly low FPS and still get a good gameplay. And also, if you have smart access memory, all of these numbers should probably be even better as well. When it comes to Flight Simulator, it was very marginal, playing at 3440 times 1440p. I couldn't recommend it for that, but for 2560 times 1440p, I have to say the performance was fairly good. Some places it was lower FPS, but overall the limiting factor was the main thread on my processor. But if I would have a little bit better processor with main core that is more powerful, the FPS wouldn't really have gone up much anyways, because both of them were fairly good matched. So 2560 times 1440 works fairly good in Flight Simulator, all settings at the highest, flying a jet over a major city. So you could even like turn down some settings and you would not the important settings, and you could probably fly in New York with a big jet without a problem, or at least not super high FPS but a good flow and no like stutters and stuff. Going to a lower resolution, we could see that the graphic card wasn't struggling at all, but we are limited by the main thread of the processor in full HD. So I think that is just some explanation for these FPS numbers.
Here they come. Attack!
Target's marked. Hit.
We have taken control.
Reloading.
Enemy near Main Street. You're losing control.
Incoming!
The lead is ours. Locate the ID. HQ is online. Secure it.
Throwing smoke!
They're capturing the HQ. Go!
That bitch. I was in the area.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Enemy UAV overhead. HQ is online. Secure it. Enemy on the HQ. Get over there.
18 mine blind.
HQ contested. Allied cruise missile away. Enemy at the forklift. Personal radar in the air. We're taking the HQ. HQ contest.
Throwing smoke!
Enemy on the enemy UAV on there.
Take the objective.
Enemy has captured the HQ. Enemy UAV overhead. HQ contested. Shutting down the enemy HQ.
Reloading.
Allied crews. Capture and defend the hard point. When it moves, you follow.
Hostile.
Hard point identified. Move to secure.
Stop shooting at me!
Capture the objective.
On your six.
The enemy took the hard point.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Going this way.
Extraction is standing by. Mark an LZ for pickup. Enemy UAV overhead. Be advised, enemy attack chopper incoming. Take it down and secure the cache.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5.